What's going on, guys? This is Zach Coburn from the Personal Trainers Business Incubator. And what I want to talk today about is building confidence. Confidence was something that I really struggled with for a very long time. Growing up, I was very, very skinny and I was very tall. So I was just this big, lanky kid. My friends used to tease me. I was never actually bullied, straight up bullied, but even when you're a kid and you're insecure, those little remarks and this teasing, it does hit home quite a bit. It really, really stunted my confidence. And I would get attention from girls. It was not uncommon for me to get attention from girls. It was very common for me to run away from that attention and be absolutely scared shitless about how do I talk to a girl, how do I do all this kind of stuff. I really, really had to learn how to build confidence in myself. I feel like now at 26 years old, I'm at a place where I can walk into a room and feel very confident in who I am and feel very confident in what I've done, what I've accomplished. You know, I just feel very happy and content with me being in my body. I want to give you guys the biggest tips, or it's not a secret or a hack. To be honest, it takes a lot of fucking work, but this is what's helped me, is investing in myself and investing in my ego. A lot of people talk about your ego being a very bad thing. You need to run away from your ego. And I think that your ego can get you carried away and can get you into trouble, but it's also a tool to help serve you navigate through whatever reality we're living in. Your ego is a tool to help you become a better version of yourself. If you're feeling low confident, you need to feed into your ego and invest into your ego, making you a more confident person. What does this look like to invest into your ego? And this is what I say all the time. Your ego is literally an investment that will pay dividends. Examples. The first thing that I ever did was I started working out and I started building my body. You can say it's very egotistical for me to want to look good, right? That is a very ego-driven thing. However, it built me up and built enough confidence for me to love myself. Now, if you think your ego is a bad thing, but at the end of the day, it makes you a more positive person, it makes you a more confident person, I don't think that's a bad thing. I think you need to feed into that. Where it gets tripped up and carried away is when you become overly confident, overly arrogant, kind of a dick and an asshole. Like, that's what you want to stay away from. So you do want to keep yourself in check a little bit, but your ego is an investment that will pay dividends in your confidence. The second thing that I needed to learn was how to make money. That was something I was very, very insecure about. I went from a skinny boy to a jacked boy, and now I still work out. I still feel very confident in my body. I was still getting attention from girls, and now I had like the outside look, but I was still so crippling anxious because I was so broke. And I would date girls, and I would literally tell myself, I don't know how I'm going to be able to afford this relationship. And I don't know how this girl is going to like me if I don't have money or if I'm broke or et cetera, et cetera. And so it really stunted my growth in that area. What I did was I needed to figure out how to make money. I started learning how to make money. I started working my ass off, working different jobs, investing in myself, starting businesses. Eventually got to a point to where I have enough money to where I'm very, very confident. Any room I walk into, like, I can hold my own. I got my looks, I got my bank account. Like, I feel very, very confident. Again, it's a very ego-driven thing. It's a very egotistical thing, but it's made me a better version of myself to where I can walk into a room and be confident in who I am and who I'm about. Again, you got to keep your ego in check and not get it carried away. These are things that can serve you by investing into your ego. A really, really easy place to start, and this is something that I did earlier this year, is I invested into my identity. I invested into my look, and I really wanted to change who I was. I wanted to put off a different vibe. I went out and I bought new clothes that I wanted to represent me. The style is like very dark, very kind of edgy, like emo style clothes. Like, you can see this is a shirt from Hot Topic. I also covered myself in tattoos, and for me, that was an investment in my ego. And what happened was I felt so fucking awesome. I felt really cool. I felt like a brand new version of myself, and I felt way more confident than I had felt in years wearing broke clothes from Walmart, clothes from Amazon, et cetera, et cetera. That was a learning lesson to me that, like, if I wanted to build more confidence, I needed to spend money on myself and spend money on things that were going to make me feel good. So if you're a coach out there, you're starting your business, or you're just a young person looking to kind of find your path in life, start with focusing on building up your identity, building a new version of yourself, and I promise you the confidence will come once you feed into the ego. So start with the ego, start with building up your ego, start with investing in yourself, buy yourself new clothes, buy yourself a new item that's gonna make you feel like a badass, right? For me, buying this chain, it was a couple $100, but I feel fucking cool when I wear this chain. I feel like a brand new version of myself. I feel like really awesome. And that was an investment in my ego. The payoff of that is more confidence and loving who I am and being able to walk into a room and feel like me. And I don't think you could put a price on that. And so if you're starting out, you don't know where to start with investing into your ego. Take yourself to the gym, make more money, save your money, spend it on yourself. I promise you're going to be a whole new version of you.